Hey guys, I hope everyone's having an amazing week. I have a little bit of a different video this week. I decided to take kind of a last-minute trip to Austin, Texas. I road tripped with a neighbor. We wanted to go and just kind of hang out and go to a couple days of South by Southwest, which I'd never been before. It was so last minute that I just had to throw a bunch of clothes together, and I don't know about you, but I suck at packing. So I sent all of these pictures to my friends in the hopes that they would narrow it down. They didn't. I brought everything. I also have started doing my nails with these glue-on. This brand I've been using a ton. They're really cool, super cheap, and really easy. Anyway, so we hopped on the road going to Austin. Guys, this is a long road trip. I ended up driving 14 of 21 hours. And the trip kind of got a little crazy, a little turned around, not necessarily what I expected it to be. But either way, amazing experience to get to road trip out there. Again, I didn't have a camera or anything, so I just took Snapchats throughout the way, which is kind of what you're going to be looking at. And obviously, the typical, I'm on the road, there's nothing around me, and my gas tank is empty. Like I said, the trip got turned around. The accommodations I thought I had weren't set. So luckily, my best friend Katie, her parents live in Round Rock. So I ended up Ubering out there the first night I got there, which cost me $50. But I got to play with her amazing dog and hang out with her family and obsess over her dogs, since I clearly do that with all of her dogs. Boo Radley. Unfortunately, staying at her parents' was only one night, and I did have to figure out where I was going to stay for the rest of my trip. Thank God her best friend from college, Amber, who I've heard about for the last 5 years, lives in Austin. So the next morning, I took another Uber back down to Austin, spent another $84. But Amber was amazing. She took me to all of these cool things for South by Southwest on that last Saturday. We went to a friend of hers where we drank, and there was this weird snake in a bottle. We started playing Slap Chat, where you slap people's heads, and it's a game. It was just so much fun. I can't even tell you what a cool energy this city offers. And we ended up going to this show on the roof of a parking garage and met up with one of my really good friends, Tyler, who actually lives in LA and was out there working. We went to this place called Voodoo that has amazing donuts. We ate the amazing donuts. I got a peanut butter and jelly one, which was incredible. And then we got a rickshaw or a pedicab, still not totally sure on what these things are called, back to our place. This was at 4 in the morning, so I'm pretty sure we'd all pretty much lost our minds at this point. For example, Tyler getting out of the pedicab rickshaw and pushing it. Granted, he was helping the guy because he was bicycling with 3 people behind us. Now, this is where I messed up, because the next day we went out and did all this cool stuff, but my idiot self didn't save my Snapchat story. But, we went and we got some pho at this Vietnamese brunch place, and then we went to Rainey Street and went to this bar where the Night Owls perform every Sunday. And I ended up being in one of their pictures on their Instagram, which is really funny. But they were incredible. So if you're ever in Austin, you need to go to Eisenhower's on Sunday. The next day, I decided to kind of roam around.
Today, I'm actually gonna explore Austin and roam around a little bit. Let's go see what Austin has to offer.
The main place I wanted to go was this place that sold crystals, obviously. So I got all of these really pretty crystals and a moon ring, which is my favorite thing I've been wearing 24/7. But the woman at this place was so cool and so helpful, and I'm so glad I went. Next, I walked over to Torchy's Tacos, which one of my Uber drivers had actually told me I absolutely had to go to. I'm a vegetarian, so I couldn't get all the meat stuff, but I got chips and salsa. They had fried avocado tacos, and then this frickin' bird just kept jumping over to my table. It was freaking me out. After that, I walked up to Uncommon Objects, which is in South Austin, I think, and everything was really overpriced, but I got this little guy for $5, and then obviously got pizza and beer, and waited for my Uber. I met back up with Amber, and we got some dinner from Whole Foods and went back to her place for a lazy night. Watched that movie Keith with Jesse McCartney on Netflix, and all I could think about the whole time was the Beautiful Soul music video. So the next morning, I had to jump on a super early flight back to LA, and it ended up getting there 5 minutes before my flight was taking off, and there were all of these complications. I had to run back and forth between the check-in and baggage and all of this stuff, but I ended up making it on the flight. Thank goodness. Virgin America, which I love, they were awesome. So yeah, the plane ride wasn't bad. We had a layover in San Francisco. Mind you, technically I'd been up since like 3 in the morning, so when I got to San Francisco, I got a burger and fries, and sure, everyone was judging me because it was 9:30 a.m. there. But I finally made it home, and I'm so happy that I went on this trip. I landed in LAX, and Andrea from my last video picked me up because she's a sweetheart. But guys, I had so much fun. I definitely recommend going to Austin if you ever get the chance. It's really such a beautiful, beautiful city. Everyone's so sweet, everyone's so kind, and everything is just so cool there. So this was my little spontaneous trip to Austin, and I will see you guys next week.